Alright, here we are at the semifinals. It's a final four. It's going to be Prince with Plinks. So we can open up the starting screen. Ooh, that's music to my ears. Love to see Ritual of Battle early. Raidshirm's not even that bad early. We get the Hellhorn banner on the steel side, which is good. The only thing that sucks here is there's not an early Merchant of Magic that we can hit before this Hellvent. But you know what? This Hellvent isn't necessarily that good of a Hellvent anyway. That we can hit the magic here. I think that would be my plan for sure, to go steel. We can also start Brawler if we want. I think with the Prismal Dust we can probably do that. Seraph the Diligent. Double Exploder. We definitely want to be mindful of that. Don't want to go out early, of course. Arcus, which is the Sin of Darkness. We've gotten that every time. So it'll just be Incant and Dazed. And a little bit of stealth, but not a lot. A lot of it is stealth for Seraph, though. I think just to be safe, we keep the shards low. If we need to go hard on shards, we do it the second run. Now, of course, if we find like Endless Transcendent, well, we'd have to have a multi-imp with it to make that work, because it's Torch variant. What else? What else can we glean from this run? A lot of Hellhorn banners at good spots, that's good. We want probably still to find imps. If we're going to hit 2 steels up, we might not hit this steel up. We might just hit this Herzl Horde up if we find good upgrades here and we don't find an imp or another unit that needs upgrades. We could totally hit Herzl Horde. You know, Hellhorn has good artifacts. Probably the Umbra unit we don't use, but you never know. And, you know, if we can get a -2 on one of these rituals, that might still make it Hellventable. Defense-wise, Prismal Dust is going to be a godsend. There's always the armor-type stuff, too. Anything this particular combo gives us, well, we like Space Prisms if we see those. We like all the commons, really, other than morsels. Even the morsels could be okay. Like, making of a morsel might be takeable. Just as an early game, kind of don't go out early type thing. Because remember, we definitely do not want to go out early. It's time to activate the Red Bull. Hey man, you ever ride the bull? Later, skater. Rage Serum. Ritual Battle. We got Rage. I think we can go Brawler. Even the Plinks, if we can get them off. Divine Horde, do we take it? I have to imagine we do. We have torches. You know, 2 torches and a single strike from Plink will take out that backliner. And there's just, like I said, too many good Hellhorn artifacts to just try to pass them up. Not only that, a lot of the neutral artifacts are just pretty good with Hellhorn. You know, we could find our Umbra, even the X cost one. What is it? First Hell Pact. So the other Hellvents here. That's honestly a rare. I find it's rare to find it right before Arcus, but we'll just have to keep that in mind. We may not be hitting that one up, so this is where if we want a Hellvent, we gotta hit it. Both Hellvents are not accompanied with a temple, which kind of sucks. You know, it's nice to have the temple there at the same time that you can Hellvent. Gotta just remember not to neglect defense or offense here. And remember, Prince I think the ideal is actually not even full brawler necessarily. I kind of am of the mind that 2 brawler, 1 wrathful is actually still the best prince stat line. So if we're not offered brawler, it would be an easy take for wrathful. Honestly, even a part of me would almost want to still go brawler wrathful, even if brawler's there. My thought process is it's still better early game even with these starters, and since I am going to take that divine horde, it is entirely possible I low roll and I just die to it with brawler. But I don't know, we'll see. The sadness would be getting like both rituals turn 2, because I'm almost certainly going top, right? You get 8 minutes to kill here. Haste for Daedalus, it's another thing to keep in mind. We probably want quick dudes, something like a vent. I mean, something to take out diligent scourge shufflers would be nice. Sigiled seaweed. Wait, no, that's a Stygian artifact. Never mind. Even a concussive coals would be okay. Faulty loader. Faulty loader would be great. A lot of temples. We get early temples. So Train Steward 5485 is Payhan. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Let me know if I'm not. But shout out to Payhan. I recently learned right as we're going into this tournament that he's only been playing for a few weeks, but he's been watching the channel. And that warms my heart, because when I was watching Payhan yesterday, if you go to Nathaniel's stream, you'll see there's a certain point where I'm like, man, this Payhan guy, he knows what he's doing, you know? He's doing what I would do. But yeah, so the final 4, we got me, Loxy, Payhan, and Rising Dusk. It's gonna be tough. I'm mainly happy to have made it this far, but we'll definitely go for the gold here, right? What else? About 6 minutes still. Gotta remember to play slow. Slowing everything down really helped me get through those pretty tough seeds yesterday. Keep in mind which boss I'm facing. Second guess every trial. Second guess every thing of shards, like this Divine Horde. Keep in mind which Arcus variant it is. In this case, it's not necessarily that useful, but we know which one it is. Prepare, make sure I have stuff ready for the sweeper boss, or the stealth boss, or the multi-strike boss. Right now, Prismal Dust pretty much can probably get it done versus sweeper or stealth boss, but multi-strike boss, we might still want something. Like, if we can just get a really high rage build with a quick unit that's our carry, that should take care of the multi-strike boss, and probably the sweeper boss too. And then stealth. Luckily, Umbra's pretty good at dealing with stealth. You know, even just putting morsels down can help. But obviously, this damage shield is pretty good against stealth boss. What else? Ring 4. Just be careful for Ring 4. I really don't... Like, I know we have these 2 temples here, but we really want to be picky. You know, luckily, there's a temple there, and then if we finish with 2 temples, I can use those to really get my shards up to 100 at the end. You know, I don't need to make any temple plays unless they're just super high value. Like, I'll make a -2 on the ritual battle for sure. That's happening. But, like, I doubt I'd be doing a spell chain unless I found an imp and important work, which is unlikely in the first 2 rings to find important work. Plus 30 would be a tough one for me to do. Like, Vent would be my only really one that I would do that on, and I'd still be hesitant to do it. It's a good play, but it can be rough. I mean, if you just don't draw it the first... Like, Ring 2 is a tough one when you spend shards, because it's like the shards almost always go against you, particularly when you don't draw in time the card that you spent those shards on. Then all you really did was made the fight harder on yourself and had no benefit from it. It's almost like you went with Ring 2 half the time. If you're putting shards into something, like half the time you don't see the card that you put the shards into. Unless, of course, it's a banner unit. Then you're going to see it. But those are some big shards that you're doing if you do that. Which I am prone to do. I mean, if I see a really good... You know, Hellhorn units play pretty nicely with one another. I'll be open to it. What do we got here? 2 minutes. I always get nervous for something like this, and you know what? I'm glad, because if you're not nervous for something, that means it doesn't matter to you. So it's nice to do something that matters to you. Whatever that may be. Could be something like this, could be anything really. Could be music. You go out, play a show. I've done that before. Very nerve-wracking. Could be a sports competition. I've also done that before. Used to run track. Get nervous as hell for that, but again, the pain of nervousness is worth it, because it means that you're doing something that you value. Life lessons with Gabriot here. Oh, got a 15-second warning. All right, we're off to the races. Let's go champ first. All right, easy choice. Unbroken Horn. Chain of Gems wouldn't be good for imps. Hammered wouldn't necessarily either. Collection of Tails is the lowest. Well, Hammered Chestplate is probably the lowest impact, but it's pretty good early. Collection of Tails is okay. It's just kind of low impact. Man, Chain of Gems sure could be decent, I feel. You know, we get a lot of... Now, granted, it would hurt my revenge triggers on Hornbreaker Prince. Sure could help with like a top floor setup if I have like a squishy backliner. I think we're going to do Collection of Tales. Alright, armor on them does represent pyre damage for sure. So we got to think if that's worth the unit draft. It's not much pyre damage. And the prince will be able to crush this boss, I'm pretty sure. You know, I'll get rage for each, or armor for each of these. That outpaces the damage that's incoming, and I'll just keep gaining rage, and then by the time I'm hitting him, I'll be rolling. I think we can take a few pyre damage here for a unit draft. So you do 15 already. Let's get some damage on this backliner. I should have... That's a little bit sad. I gotta remember that torch was not worth it. So we've already had a little bit of a mess up here. Let's hold the energy here. If we could get that guy, it would be nice. I don't think we're going to, though. Yeah, he's going to hit our pyre for a little bit here. I don't think there's any way I could torch this guy enough to kill him. So, we won't. Alright, I was hoping for more, the Prismal Dust, but you know what? This will just get it done anyway. Fledgling Imp. That's pretty tempting going into double steel here. Another ritual's probably not good. I have to imagine the Fledgling Imp is just a call here. Mind Collapse, not the best with Unbroken Horn, but we don't have to play that much into Unbroken Horn. We really don't. I might need help for this fight. It's like the making of a morsel might be okay just to get through the next fights, but if I'm going to do that, why not just take a pack morsels, right? Oh, snap. Do we take a Shadow Eater? I don't know. We did just get through an armor trial, so the Plinks will likely have targets. We probably would have rather had a making of a morsel for this, but there's going to be a few good turns because of the pack morsel, or one good turn because of the pack morsel. There's obviously the Alpha Eater that can wreck. Allied Construct, maybe. It's a little iffy. I don't think I want the Branded Warrior. I've got enough rage otherwise that I don't. It's a bit win more, I feel, to add the Branded Warrior. Even as an infusion into something. Shadow Eater. I don't know if I like it. I could take it. I guess we'll just take it. Okay, we got Large Stone and Heartstone. 30 power and intrinsic. So I can only feed one morsel at a time right now to the Shadow Eater. It's risky with plinks and just a packed morsels. The Large Stone is good for Horned Warrior. It feels so bad to not take the Alpha Fiend Shadow Eater. The thing is, I feel like that's much better if you can take it, like, later, when you know that you have it. Just kind of there, right? I kind of feel like just Large Stoned Horned Warrior would be fine. I just don't think I have the morsel generation. It feels like a trap. Let's do this. And we've got gold. We should hold the gold, I think. I could do 25 health in the Shadow Eater, but I really want endless on that fledgling imp. Intrinsic. I don't think we need any of that. 30. We could do that on a plink. I think I'm going to opt not to. Another unit draft. Well, we did add a lot of health to a Horned Warrior. We have a Shadow Eater. I feel like we are inclined to do this. And we take 5 there. So be it. I want to get a big Prismal Dust. Vent, Welder Helper. Well, the Hopper's going pretty into thinking we're going to get, you know, something going with Endless Imp. Event might be a little more safe. We only have, what, one reroll? Unless I double skip here for Endless. So, like, I could see skip being a thing here. Like, we don't necessarily need this event. The event could be pretty nice, though. I mean, we already have a Shadow Eater. It's not really doing much for us. We're probably going to have to remove that. I don't know why I took it. With Plinks, I just shouldn't have taken it. Welder Helper. I feel like we don't need to self-infuse Rage Imp. So what are we looking for at Merchant of Steel? Almost everything is good for us other than another large stone. That'd be the low roll, would be to hit another large stone. I think we'll take this. Endless, multi-strike, quick, all of them would be good. Well, we could take another pack more souls to try to make Shadow Eater work more for us. Perils, I don't love into Diligent. It's okay, but I just don't think we're hitting enough Merchant of Magics to rely on getting a holdover. We could by the end, but by then I've already hit my Hellvent, so I wouldn't be able to Hellvent it. I feel like one more pack of morsels, this is not too bad of a thing here, but then again, if I skip, even if I skip here, I'm not going to have enough gold for reroll. So I feel like we should take a thing. Maybe we took a vent. No, we didn't take a vent. Maybe I take a Mind Collapse. I mean, Unbroken Horn. I do need some, like, backline clear. I'm going to take it. Well, that was not worth it, unit draft-wise. Oh boy. What a crap offering. Well, I guess I could have skipped there too. I forgot about the fact that I can skip that. I do think I want to try here. Okay, multi-strike. I guess that's what we're going to settle for. Would have loved a quick. Okay. That's not bad. Now things are starting to come together. I could Hellvent that thing. -2 here. 10 in Pierce. There. Maybe going to Shardville pretty early. Seems like a not good thing to do. We'll do it though. I'm probably going... Am I going this Merchant of Magic if I don't find a good unit here? Maybe. Either way, do I need that much gold? We'll still have 110, so I think we're fine to do this. Do I really need to spend money on that, though? I don't think so. Alright, double exploder. I could get a pretty good tank with Shadow Eater and just fit the one guy behind. Might be better than Prince. Because I got the 1-pip dude. Hold a little bit of energy here. Got the Ritual of Battle coming up, but I think I want to just do a big one here. There we go. Shroud Spike. Don't know if I have the morsels required for that. I really don't know that Shadow Eater is really going to be part of my game plan by the end of this. I mean, it could. It's just, as you can see, though, I'm not generating that many morsels. Definitely not Shroud Mitosis. Dark Deal, maybe. I could see a skip here. I mean, Dark Deal is not better than this ritual, but it is okay. It is a little tough, though. If we don't have, like, if I can find Steelworker and infuse it into these Horn Warriors, I'm pretty good. If I can't, however, I think the Dark Deal's fine, speculatively. Oh my god. I could still do the Alpha Eater infusion. I think a Deranged Brute is in order, though. So, Pip could be reasonable. I don't think I need it, though. You know, just Brute, Warrior, and Prince right now on a floor is pretty good. I think we're not doing the Hellvent because I do want to try to find a Steelworker infusion if I could. I would love to find it. Draw seems to make sense here. So we'll go this route. Holdover. Holdover Dark Deal? Holdover Ritual of Battle, actually. Think like that. Rail Beater? Well, we could do Branded Warrior at this point. I don't think... I don't know, is 30 armor better? My defense sucks. If I can just give them stuff, it might be nice. You know, I have the temple after this. Then I have the Hellvent there. I could Hellvent the unit. Having two of them on a floor would be nice, but if the Branded Warrior gives passive scaling. But against Divinity, I suppose I don't have to go top floor against Divinity. Sure would be nice to, though, wouldn't it? Could always do a 2-floor setup like we did last fight. 75 health. I can survive a lot of hits with that. Prismal Dust can take care of the rest. Frontline with Prince, if I can find Brawler. I should have checked the champ path first. I don't know. I mean, I have I have good rage generation, but maybe the Branded Warrior does make sense here. Since if I have multiple of them on a floor, and I don't have wide scaling if I don't find Endless and Fledgling Imp, you know, having multiple on a floor doesn't make much sense at that point. We really do need to find a defensive plan, though. It's like I may not need to make this guy work necessarily. I don't know. I'm going to try Branded Warrior. There are defensive options ahead of us card-wise that I think we're just going to try for. I just don't think the Rail Beater Infusion is on the level of that. Now, Holdover, I think, is going to go here. Other consideration would be Mind Collapse. So let's get rid of Shadow Eater, I think. Well, let's check this. If we're getting Brawler, okay. I think we're going to have Prince be a part of the game plan here then. And what else? Blinks. Let's get that down to 1. Alright. Multi-strike for an artifact. Don't think I want that. I want it, but I don't want to take it on this trial. Look at this guy, he's doing 1 million damage. kind of feel like I've played this pretty well. All right. Defensively, Brining Right's pretty good. I think I like it. Grovel could be good. We do need defense. It's expensive. Kind of wanting to go to this side here. I mean, there's a Vortex and a Horde over here. Can't afford the trinkets, though. I think I can do more on the left. I like the Grovel. Okay, we got a holdover. Trap shoot. If I can intrinsic that, I will. Nothing here for us, that's for sure. I will do this, though. I'm going to put this into Horned Warrior. $75 shards should be doable here. Do I want Branding Right on holdover or Grovel on holdover? Or Mind Collapse on holdover. Unbroken Horn will become a thing of the past if I do that, but I mean, without Quick, removal might be a better option for defense than these. So, like, I could do that on holdover. It doesn't... It falls off late game, though. The only thing I'm killing at that point is the Spike Chandlers. So, like, in that sense, maybe Branding Right is better. Does Branding Right at essentially 15 defensive stats outpace a Grovel? I think it does. It's really good on Wrathful as well. We're going to just do that then. And let's fight. Harvesters of Death. I'm going Hellvent, so I don't have an immediate need for gold. Whew. They're gigantic. But I do a lot of damage. This guy does a lot of damage too. Do I have enough strikes? So we're going to have you on the floor. We're going to have you on the floor. We're going to have you on the floor. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 strikes. I think we can take this. $15 by 2. I do need you to, like, get kills. floor here is going to be pretty fucked. $15, $120. $150, $150, $95. Alright, we definitely got the offense down. Tiresome climb. That's really good. We have to do that. Definitely no on them. Endless Fledgling Imp is not happening, so let's do this. Well, now maybe Endless Fledgling Imp should happen now. So here's the thing, I have the held over branding right, which can sacrifice the imps even if I put Will the Helper into them. Merchant of Steel here is good. I could go for this 50-50. Like, I don't know that entering with 3 Rage is really all that relevant. I think just Ashes of the Fallen speculatively is going to be better. I mean, even just the one play of the Fledgling Imp some of the times is going to be better. So I think we take this. And the Hellvent, I think it goes here. It is Sin of Darkness, so he'll have, you know, a lot of stuff, but I do think that it goes here. And as for what we're going to remove, Plinks are definitely first off the list. So we'll have the Dazed here. We're going to take a Pip upgrade next. We can't fit both of them on the floor this round, so we'll just have to live with that. Like, we could go this, like that, or that. This guy. So we have the 3 Ember here. It's 1 Ember drain. Like, we could do that. Just hold the Ember. I think we do that. Could put all that in there. There's the Ember Drain, so we could just do... Six times... We have a holdover, so it's 5 times 3, and then I'd redraw this. Stealth 1. Spell shield. I think we hold that. And I could do a few things of damage here, but I don't know that that's super worth. Do that. Don't think Furnace Tap is happening. I could do a Kindle. You know, just get a bunch of energy. Every now and then I've had issues playing stuff. Maybe this is okay. I'm gonna try it. So, what do we want to do? Do we want to do the pip? Or do we want to... I mean, what is the Merchant of Magic situation like? This Tiresome Climb, I never played. I don't even think I saw it. So, like, more draw could definitely be good. The Endless Imp could be good. In either case, yeah, there's Concealed Caverns and a Horde over here. Over here, there's a Merchant of Steel. Like, we can hit this Merchant of Magic up, I think, because of Hellvent's there. I would like to get some health on Brute at the very least. I'm kind of feeling Pip. That way we can fit everything on the floor and just really go to town on their faces. Like, if I can just get some health, even like the Endless would be good. Alright, buddy. Alright. We're gonna go Endless Flint, Fledgling Imp. We're gonna put the Welder Helper into it. This is a plan for sustain up top. We put the 25 health there. We can do a 2-floor setup, mind you. More health. Could do Quick as well. Quick does prevent a lot of damage if I put some on that route. Like, I could put Quick there. Not that I necessarily want to put Rage on him. I think Quick here does save me more damage, so I'm going to do that. And let's get rid of another Plink. Get rid of the last Plink. These torches or stewards need to go. It's diligent, so we don't want to go much above 130, I don't think. I don't think we have the setup for that. Spell shield, I mean, I can still kill some of them with my 2 piercing things, otherwise it just doesn't really do much to me, so this is a pretty easy 400 gold to take. I could take one of them out. 2. I do 13 damage if I do that. So let's do this. We got 4. The other slot is 4. Like, I could put the brute in. You know, I have this, the Endless Welder Helper I don't think is going to be a part of this floor. So, like, I could put one in front here. I think is good. So we just put you here. We can do this. Do 1, 2, 3. If he dies, he dies. 16, 20. So it's 40. That doesn't kill that, so we might as well do it there. 260 takes them out. Put the rest there. Alright, we get him. Impressive could be good. Yeah, is it though? I think we want a frontline welder helper. Instead of frontlining with the Horn Warrior. And I think that's the call. He'll die most of the time. I think we put Hornbrints in front with Welder Helper in front. The other branded warrior, we don't necessarily need deranged brute either. Like I'm trying to think if we need deranged brute. If I add cards, it just makes it longer for me to get to that welder helper. Now I could hellvent the welder helper here, you know. I mean, I have double summons. I'm getting 10 rage a turn. None of it decays. If I hellvent the welder helper, I don't have to put deranged brute, and I can just fit the both of them on. I get 10 armor a turn from that to counteract most of the damage from the sweep. Problem is against divinity, I don't know that that works as much. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Would I want any of these anyway? Like an Impish Scholar. What really does an Impish Scholar get me? A Kindle, Prismal Dust? I don't know. Maybe I'd like them back, but I'm probably not removing the morsels or the serum, so I could get them back, and I want to play them. I could get a Trap Shoot back, could be okay. I mean, I get double back some of the time with Impish Scholar. I think I am going to take Impish Scholar. We could remove packed morsels, I think. Prism Retrieval, not bad, actually. That would help me get the stuff out, the imps. So we are going to go this route. I want them both. I can get them both. And I can't do much else. Faulty Loader is really good against Diligent. It's really good in general. Resonant Shard feels a bit one more to me, but if I'm not going to use the Brute, it's probably a bit more valuable. -2. See, we're getting to that spot where do we take shards? I mean, I'm pretty powerful, but you know, I think we do an intrinsic here, a -2 here. I think I just want to spend removals on removing the train stewards because I have this prism retrieval. I don't think I need any of these. See, at this point, if I do it, I can't afford. Well, let's see. 280 plus 3 is 3. It's 400 something, so if I remove this last one, I can't get this one. I'm going to take that. And the permafrost. I think we can do... Could permafrost one of these, maybe? I don't think I need the permafrost anything. Plus 10 that. I think we're good to go here. The Hellvent goes here, I think. diligent. Do I do brute on this floor? I think so. Then we'll have our boys in there. Do that. He'll gain some there. If I have this rage on holdover, I need to get that armor. We want to get that imp ASAP. I'm going to hold that, I think. If I have to replay it, then it's there. Plus I can hold some ember here. So now we have this. That will die. Could take a hit here. Don't think I want to do that. I want to get his damage up so I can start saving a little bit of health here. So that's dying. We want probably not to have... I think we pretty much just do this, right? Solidifies the victory. Could do that. Have one more coming in there. Move him up, and he's stunned for one. 2 stealth anyhow, so I don't think it's like too big of an issue. definitely be a kill. Well, everybody's getting through this one, it looks like. I guess I should wait for them here. Actually, I don't know. I'm coming up on the time frame, so I feel like I'm justified to start to start here. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. For this fight, I'm not going to use Deranged Brute. Just gonna have both the things. I fucked that up. We have a lot of pyre armor, so we should use that to our advantage. Just more dust. I think I'm just gonna do that. I don't want to take all that damage. Bye-bye, Kindle play. I think with these imps in, though, there's really not much that's going to take me out here. We should get the flying kill, too. We need to make sure we get that. Holla. Headshot. All right. Not a bad one. Not a bad one. The only thing I guess I missed out on was, I didn't get a flying kill on Arcus, which I don't think anyone would have, but maybe, we'll see. And I also didn't get the flying kill on Diligent, which is also pretty hard, almost impossible, with this, deck. What else? Did take damage early on, but then I never took damage again, so I definitely took more damage than they did first two rings. Past that, though, another thing is if they have more shards, they would get 2 extra points. If they had gone to 180, no, that'd be 3 extra points. Yeah, so they could get 3 extra points from shards, damage taken, and then flying kills. But I got the flying kill here. I don't think any of the others will get flying kills on. I mean, it was a pretty good deck, but pretty hard to get flying kills on stealth bosses, when you're an attack damage based deck. I think we did pretty good. There was definitely a lot of sussing out that had to happen at several points on that run. But, it was aight. How's everyone else doing? Alright, let me I'll be right back real quick. Gotta go to the bathroom. Alright. Let's see. Well, I can just post a follow-up when everyone else finishes. No sense sitting here. But that was a fun one. Thanks for watching. On to the next one.